thing called Start Over Scrolls. I wrote it a while ago. This is the version I have right now. Just want to make sure it's going okay here. Cool. Okay. Okay, so part one is beginning anew. You know, actually, I'm going to put a little bit of some music on it too.
Paychecks for a few hours of work, helping me in your spare time from home?
I don't know if that's too loud. Hopefully it's not too loud, but okay. So Start Over Scrolls 1, beginning anew. We are beginning everything anew this day. Whoever we hold grudges against, we are releasing them from our thoughts and wishing them well. Any debts we have are embraced, knowing that whatever we owe, we are grateful to receive and grateful to pay back. We realize that whatever we release in this universe will come back in other forms. If we have material possessions weighing us down, we pray that we may find a person or an organization who can put them to use in a fresh manner. Any love not returned, any feelings of rejection are embraced, let go, and purified deeper for energies that will reciprocate are embraced in an equal manner. Start Over Scroll 2. If you fail in your thoughts at any point of the day, if you find yourself slipping out of the veil of positivity, count to 10 and start all over again. There is no pain in admitting you are wrong. We all have petty squabbles in our mind developed over thousands of years, where our ancestors lived in brutal conditions, begging and fighting for survival. Even though our fight is not as intense, in our mind we are still struggling. We often feel that there is not enough to go around. If one person is more successful than me, we often think it's going to ruin our trip. The better way to think about it is to let it lift you up and inspire you. For whatever another human has experienced, surely you may be open to experiencing similar things. Number 3, accept your life exactly as it is in this given moment. All the burdens, misunderstandings, and poverty. You are in excellent company when you contemplate how many other people started with bitter beginnings. It is to give you endurance so that you can go from bitter to sweet, and that you can be in a state to enjoy that which was given to you. You waste nothing, no experience, no thought, like a home built with rain catchment. You appreciate all that is thrown your way. Gifts are given to you, and you give gifts to others, be they spiritual or material. Understand that if you want to change and develop a better future, you first must accept your present. That is, everything exactly as is. Start Over Scroll number 4. Your pain and regret that you feel has been holding you back can actually become something which propels you forward. Alchemy, or fusing the dirt and mud of your life into gold, is so important. Leonard Cohen once wrote, "The cracks are where the light gets through," which is true. Would you have empathy for others if you had never gone through any pain of your own? How come the best counselors out there have had their own insurmountable obstacles that became the catapult that raised them up, transcending over all their problems? Take everything that pains you and envision a bright fireball. This ball has a cord coming up from the bottom. As it floats into the sky over cities and deserts, you are pulled out on top of everything. You say goodbye to your old way of life and begin a new one. Start Over Scroll number 5. At this very moment, everything that was in the way of you living in bliss is now in the past. brought you a certain comfortable contentment to complain and settle for less. But you don't need that contentment anymore. You're standing in the abyss with your legs stretching out and your arms ready to receive whatever is there for you. Bliss is unknowing, a peacefulness with being in the center of life and not having the outcome to be constantly perfect. Knowing that this in itself is actual bliss. Start over scroll number 6. Lifting the veil of life as you have seen it through your misconceptions and seeing it from overall aerial view is what happens right now. Getting out of your own way, being unafraid to dance, taking chances while talking to strangers. While the whole universe is afraid and stagnant, be the one in line who doesn't fight with your fellow man. Let the other person go first if they're in such a rush. Take that extra moment to breathe slower and inwardly wish that person well. How stressful it must be to not know how to relax. Have compassion for the Karens and the cops of the world who feel like everything is unfair. Perhaps life has been unfair to them. Say a silent prayer to them. Start over scroll number 7. You no longer have to pretend to have all the answers. Step into the arena of speculation where the magic happens. Resolve to not need to know the final answers in this space of time. That takes the psychic pressure off you, causes a more peaceful solution to spring forth from within you. Do not be overly concerned with resolutions. Let people speak their truth and don't be too quick to solve their problems for them. Be a compassionate ear for them. Be a sweet-smelling flower for all you come across. Envision being a giver, someone who is there to help humanity, often in a silent manner. There is no such thing as perfection, and even when we die, we may have regrets about things we did or didn't do, and that is okay and perfectly normal. We do not have all of the answers. Start over scroll number 8. Don't rush. Never be in a hurry. You must realize that there is no quick fix. Just try to do better slowly but surely, as if chipping away at an invisible stone. If you find yourself rushing in traffic, slow down. Take the scenic route, get off the freeway. It's not worth stressing yourself out to shave 5 minutes off your drive. Put on some relaxing music or some tunes that bring you great pleasure and slow down. Being efficient and fast all the time does not make you any happier. Start over scrolls number 9. Stand in nothingness as if you're starting all over again. If you can create anything at all for your life, what would it be? Envision yourself coming out of the womb and think about the first few years of your life. What did you want to be or do as a teenager? Were there dreams or ideas that got stamped out and discarded? Start over scroll number 10. Is it now time to bridge the gap between fantasy and reality? If there are wholesome things you want for yourself, why are you denying yourself? If there's a class you want to take but you think you can't afford it, see about payment plans. Let yourself have something that you never let yourself have before. Buy yourself a special shirt or backpack that makes you feel fresh. Paint your car an odd color like purple or pink. You can always paint it back. Start over scroll 11. Sorry, I just want to see who that is real quick. Is falling in love with the harmful aspects of your personality, your comfort zone, keeping you from being who you could fully be? The comfort zone is often our lazy aspects being accepted. It takes a lot of strength and courage to stand up to the parts of ourselves that aren't growing. We hang on to what does not benefit us because it takes effort weeding out old habits. Use apps and timers. If you're trying to quit cold turkey, just try doing less of it at first instead of going cold turkey. This goes for all bad habits. Just try doing a little bit better than you were yesterday. That's all you can ask of yourself. Start over, scroll 12. Commit yourself to ideals, yet remain unattached to the outcomes. Life's efforts, the process itself, are what is important right now. Do not cling to the Madison Square Garden performance dream. Cling to the dream of you rehearsing, preparing with whoever and wherever you can right now. Perform your poetry for the sick and the elderly. Sing somebody a song that you meet today. Everyone that you meet is a living guide, as you are also for them. Start over, scroll number 13. Let the past fade away like incense smoke clearing. It provides a pleasant aroma. All the missed opportunities and wasted time become a cinnamon smell, and open your senses for new things to come. Failures alchemize and breed new fruits of productivity. Your discipline develops like glue from the ghosts of regret. Thank your past self, hug it, remember it, bury it, and let it go. Have a superior cause that becomes 1,000 times more important than the past. Start over, scroll number 14. Do not sell out to the world of practicality. How many people have taken the sad, reasonable route? These are the ones who criticize you as you go from strength to strength. Thank them for their good intentions while holding to the you will bring that will bring you the most joy. Nobody knows what's best for you but you. The more you listen to everybody else's roadmap for your life, the easier it is to get confused and lost. Well, you should just be listening to your inner compass. Be unreasonable. Let them call you stubborn. Let it become a source of overwhelming pride. Start over, scroll 15. Does the present existence, the drama you are playing out? Wait, sorry. Does the present existence, the drama you are playing out, enliven you? If not, take this current moment to change your position. Restart the chess game. Reprogram your brain. You can do this right now. Rewrite your story. Restart. Your autobiography starts now. You are page 1. Go, baby. I believe in you, angel. Oh, shit. Start over, scroll 16. Power comes through simple ways, not through complexity. Think of life like water. You want it clear and clean. You want to be refreshing and constantly renewed. Think of the water that rushes over the river walk, clearing the rocks and twigs and moss away. The twig that was stuck the longest gets pushed so far by the water. It can't believe it stayed put for so long. If it wasn't for all the trauma you have endured throughout your life, you would be living simply. But because of the pain and the need to avoid suffering, your life has become complicated. This is okay, though, because the trade-off is that you've developed a great amount of empathy. Keep the compassion and leave what has kept you stuck. Number 17, realizing that it's not all your fault is empowering. So is realizing that you can change from this point on. Even though self-ownership is important, so is realizing that many things you blame yourself for are not necessarily your fault. We come into this world so blinded and often lacking tools while going on our way, it's so easy to lose our way in the process. While balancing stoicism and humility, also realize how far you have come and remember to honor yourself. When you catch yourself being hard on yourself, comfort yourself as if you were your own parent. You are doing really well. It may not always feel like it, but you have come a long way. Realizing that you can change at any given moment and ascend right from where you are will keep you expanding every step of the way. Through trying to heal ourselves, we've often made our wounds worse. The best way to confront this reality is to humbly realize that many times you could have chosen a better route, but that you tried your best. You're only human, so stop beating up yourself. Start over scroll number 18. How can you live the rest of your life in endless enthusiasm? This doesn't always mean choosing the skills that you're best at. Maybe you want to build a raft out of Coca-Cola cans. Start small, build 1 square foot first. See that it's possible to glue the materials together. Maybe you want to learn an instrument. Go slow, learn 1 chord at a time. Once you learn a 2nd chord, there are many songs you can play. If you never worked on a car, take a course and be upfront that you're a novice. People like to help others who have a genuine desire to learn. Start over scroll 19. If there was a way to live in a higher vibration, would you be willing to make the necessary changes even if it's inconvenient? Even though a lot of great things in life come free, sometimes it takes extra effort to march out of our comfort zones. Maybe you owe somebody $50 and they forgot about it. Time to pay up. The nag on your conscience is hurting you the most. Don't let these speed bumps in life get you down. Give back whatever you have taken. Start over scroll number 20. As if slowly peeling an onion, whatever is getting in the way of getting what you want, be willing to give that up. Not all at once. Whatever is getting in the way of getting what you want, be willing to give that up. Not all at once, but start to slowly progress out of unhealthy modes of living. If you feel like you are getting angry with somebody close to you, stop and tell them how you feel in a neutral manner, as if you're the third person. Be like, it's strange when I get angry at you for this. I'm not really sure where it comes from. I'd like to solve this. There is a great chance that they may take partial responsibility if you are open and honest with them about your feelings. Getting into a new rhythm slowly is the key to lasting change. Do you want to do push-ups every day and have never done push-ups? Don't tell yourself you're going to do 1,000 push-ups every day. Start with 10. Then 10 at night too. Then double it up if you feel like you can. Don't exert too much stress on yourself. That's a great way to make yourself give up on yourself. Just do a little better each day, allowing for exceptions and occasional failures along the way. Just continue to improve without putting a lot of pressure on yourself. Start over scroll number 22. Keep your eyes and ears open for serendipitous opportunities, being fully present to the coincidences and synergy of life. Often you meet people whose energy resonates with theirs. What do you have to offer them? Maybe you're a filmmaker and she's a musician. You need some music for your short film. She would probably love to share her work with you, or vice versa. Remember to always compensate people for their passions, even if it's just taking them for breakfast or a gift card. Money is great too when you have some to spare. Start over scroll number 23. Simplicity is the gateway to the road of elegance. Have you ever been in a simply decorated room? A zen-like nothingness often leaves a lot to the imagination. Your brain has more space to create new thoughts. You may have a million different ambitions for your life. Simply pick what resonates the strongest for you. Choose fewer directions to get your ultimate destination. Even know when to delegate tasks or cut them out. Having less material possessions, but ones that are important and inspirational, save time. Everything you own takes care and space. Sometimes the most productive people own the least stuff. Start over scroll 24. Inwardly prepare yourself for miracles. Tell the universe you're ready to receive what it has to offer you. Promise you will give back at the first chance, then start giving back. Reorganize. Let me just read this real quick. I just want to make sure that I'm being heard. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, yeah, it's being heard. Okay, good. Start over scroll 24. Inwardly prepare yourself for miracles. Tell the universe you're ready to receive what it has to offer you. Promise you will give back at the first chance, then start giving back. Reorganize your present view of reality to fit with one where there is plenty for everyone. That another success does not diminish your own. You want everybody, even your enemies, to succeed and be happy. The happier they are, the more their grudges disappear. I've had some of my greatest enemies become my greatest friends in this lifetime. Start over scroll 25. Instead of telling people about your ideas, think of yourself as sharing them. It's best to share your ideas after you have already started to go after them and have had a bit of success. Sometimes when we talk too much about what we want to do, the endorphins fire off in our brains and our hearts are fooled into thinking we've already accomplished something. Better to let people think that you are failing while secretly building up your strength than to blurt out all your brilliant ideas and lose the steam and forget about gassing up your engine. Start over scroll number 26. Make everybody who you love and respect part of your dream. If somebody does not fit into your cinema of well-being, edit them out as much as possible. I don't believe in completely cutting people out or ghosting them, but if they disrespect you and belittle you, they definitely should not have much power in your life. Take away their starring role in your movie and give them a cameo. If they don't improve after that, let them just be an extra. Start over scroll number 27. There are no loopholes into the new you. Don't look for shortcuts. The long, difficult route is more scenic and interesting anyways. My dad used to always want to take the scenic route when driving places. He didn't understand why everyone was in such a rush. I learned from him how to slow down. He's quite simple, but has slowly built a wonderful garden. He does not surf the internet or own a cell phone. If he's outside and someone calls, he'll go inside and sit down and give that person full concentration. He doesn't multitask. I'm often trying to be more like him. Start over scroll number 28. Become a reality junkie. Reality is more endlessly fascinating than any altered state could ever be. I've taken drugs before. They can sometimes be fun, but I don't like artificial states. When I'm completely sober and hiking in a beautiful place, I feel happier than when I'm drunk or stoned. I think it's okay to get inebriated once in a while, but the less the better. Again, no need to cut anything out cold turkey, but learn to enjoy your life as it naturally is. Start over scroll number 29. Do not fear the fatigue. Feeling tired is part of using effort. Think of that tired feeling as a relaxing sedative. Many people pay to have that feeling. How great it is to know that you have given your all during the day, and at night you're ready to plunk down and sleep so efficiently because of how hard you worked. Start over scroll number 30. What do you have in your life that is worth being fully present to? Find something every morning that is worth throwing the covers off your bed and jumping into the shower. Decide a task in the evening that you can do in the morning when you awake that you are excited about. It could be making a green tea protein smoothie that tastes delicious and emboldens you with energy. It could be listening to an intentional video on YouTube. It could be starting on a project, giving yourself 20 minutes to write a roadmap from that novel or that degree you want to get. Maybe you're excited to try out the new licorice toothpaste. Think of things to look forward to in the morning besides coffee. Before going to bed at night, make a mental note, or better yet, jot something down you will be doing in the morning that will bring utter delight. So that's start over scrolls 1 through 30.
Fear cannot be contained at Universal Studios Hollywood.
We got one.
You know who to call to face an icy new evil in Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. And or grab your tickets.
Okay, thanks everybody. That was my experiment of reading something that I wrote called the Start Over Scroll. So I'm going to do more later. That's just the first part.